Braga against Baterbonia. Heavyweights battling it out.
A heavyweight battle underway, and the first possession will go to the Davao Eagles. This first quarter, hatid sa inyo ng J Project Loading Shop. Pellegrino, quick release. Rebound, and the first rebound for Ion Braga. And NCR needing the services of Ion Braga tonight.
Not the best shot there para kay Maki Pellegrino with a hand on his face, and a defender just took it all the way. Hindi yun papasok.
Ion Braga battling Baterbonia.
Hindi sanay si Rene Baterbonia being out
In the quarterfinals, having some struggles from the free throw line. So itong NCR breaking the ice in the semifinals. Bayenting dancing against a bigger Cisco Rockid. Now this time playing against a bigger Ion Braga. Cayetano. 3 is missed. And here comes De Los Reyes with the rebound. Here comes Rockid, one of the underrated stars for the Metro Stars. He drives. Braga could not secure the rebound at bola mapunta kang Maki Pellegrino. One of the top young stars of the Davao Eagles. Pellegrino on the penetration. Sanoria with a big offensive rebound. Cayetano. And here comes Cisco Rockid. So neither team has scored their first field goal in the semifinals. Braga with the catch against Baterbonia. Puts it up and misses, and there's the big boy rebound from the Baterbonia. Bayenting trying to lead the break. Looks to break down the defense. Baterbonia kontra kang Braga. Inside, and the first basket of the game for Rene Baterbonia.
And Rene Baterbonia really battling and sizing up Braga down low. The MVP finds a way to score.
Baterbonia with a deep catch. Takes his time and draws the... And here comes Maki Pellegrino, goes on the run. So apologies for some technical issues sa ating Facebook Live. But we play on. Here comes Pellegrino. That's Bayenting in trouble. Finds Sanoria. Pellegrino. Baterbonia from the corner. Way off from 3. And we go the other way. Here comes Rockid. Open look from Oraa. Knocks down the 3.
Itong NCR, they're really very good in running and gunning down the floor. They're very good on those knockdown shots, those catch and shoots, those transition play. Lahat dito sa NCR nakakatira sa labas, so Davao really has to take care or take a look at of that.
Pellegrino looks to find the answer. Shot was blocked from behind from Oraa, but Sanoria takes it right back. Bayenting. 3 is missed. Not a rebound. Babalik ang Cayetano. That's a 3! Big time shot to start the game for Matt Cayetano.
Big answer right there for Mr. Matt. Nothing but net. Quickly answers back on the 3-pointer ng NCR.
Miko Abellar for the answer. Overcooks that one. That's Cisco Rockid. One of the underrated stars for the NCRs. And misses the first free throw.
Down threes and the dribble drive offense. Davraa should look at that, na kailangan nilang makontain ang ganong game style ng NCR.
Pasok yan yung pangalawang free throw from Cisco Rockid. And we are now tied at 6. 6:30 remaining in this opening quarter. Capacity crowd on hand dito po sa Agusan del Sur. Maki Pellegrino got slipped almost. Balik ang Rices Bayenting with 7 to shoot. The entry pass to Paul Estardante. The hook shot using the left hand.
Good recognition there by Rices Bayenting. He saw that Estandarte was on position to score on that low block. Estandarte took him to school on that shot.
Oraa against 2 defenders, misses the outside shot. Here comes Maki Pellegrino, looks to run the break. No look pass. Balik ang Bayenting. Here comes Maki Pellegrino. Now tightly guarded by De Los Reyes. He'll try a 3. High looper comes up empty. Rebound fought for. Another tie-up. It looks like possession arrow will go. Stardante pops out. Kontra kang Ion Braga. Stardante nakahanap ng diskarte pero natawagan siya ng traveling violation.
Makabawi mo lang sa foul troubles ni Rene Baterbonia.
Here comes NCR into the hands of Rockid. Directing traffic inside to Braga. Got bothered by Stardante. Tipped away. De Los Reyes able to recover. Another offensive rebound. Abeliar with 10 to shoot. Knocked loose. And
Inside the paint.
here comes Maki Pellegrino running down the court. The hesitation and misses the shot. And there's good luck Okibata with the rebound. Pascual may tangan na bola. Swings it over to Rockid. Of the hesitation. Batting against Cayetano. Pascual. Also a reliable three-point shooter. Rockid will try. Off the front iron. Maki Pellegrino. Races down the court. That's wide open from Maki Pellegrino. Poor transition defense from NCR.
Low by move there by Maki Pellegrino against good luck Okebata and no one for NCR to cover him inside the paint.
A 10-6 lead rather for the Davao Eagles. Rockid to the corner. Pascual. Rimming out. Okebata. Muscling his way. Balik sa labas kang Braga. Abeliar open look for three. Rebound. Great athletic play from Rockid. And scores.
This is where you miss Rene Baterbonia inside the court. Rene Baterbonia, you know na he wants to get those rebounds, but this time Paul Estandarte, James Sanoria, and Maki Pellegrino not really enough to get those defensive stops.
And Maki Pellegrino on the dribble drive move. Almost
Can say he's having a little bit of a slump to start this game, except that
of the 5-on-5 high school boys basketball tournament. Friendly roll on the second free throw.
for the first time para kay Coach Jess.
4-point lead for the Eagles. Good court spacing there. 3-point attempt. Look at that athletic rebound from Maki Pellegrino. Forward pass to Sanoria. Good catch there. Pellegrino. Feet set. 3 is missed. And rebound mapunta kang Cisco Rockid. Fast break coming for Pascual. Thomas Cruz lost it. And he gets it right back. Still has plenty of time on the shot clock for the Metro Stars. Rockid challenging Estardante. And Sanoria with a great hustle.
Rely on him.
2:43 to go in this opening quarter. Pellegrino having a good start for the Davao Eagles. Off the crossover move. He stops, he pops, shoots. Off the banker, won't go. And Bathan with the rebound. Bathan running down the court. Finds Orca. Inside to Okebata. Deep catch and finish.
Excellent seal there para kay good luck Okebata, and good luck stopping him that deep down the paint. And so si Maki Pellegrino needs to calm things down. Doesn't really have to take those shots. And
For the Metro Stars ng NCR. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Bayanban. That's a 3! Big time shot off the bench for Aaron Bayanban.
Aaron Bayanban nagpaparamdam dito. The Aaron to Aaron lineup here for Davao region working so far. That's a big 3. That's the second 3 of the game for the
Against Davao Eagles. Kibata with the catch. Goes too deep in the...
thing is back on the floor as the main floor general for the Davao region.
Now Bayanting wants to extend the lead on this possession. Now guarded by a much bigger good luck Okebata. Bayanban from the right side. Rebound tracked down from Paul Estardante. Inside to Sanoria. To the corner. Luwage for 3. On the way. Yes, sir!
That's the Aaron to Aaron connection we're talking about, Ray. Aaron Bayanban from the other side.
Po sa labas ng EOC Nation has been an amazing showcase dito sa ating 5-on-5 boys high school basketball tournament. 8-point deficit for NCR. Brian Orca stopped by Sanoria. Second chance, no. Loose ball battle at mapunta sa Eagles ng Davao Region.
But Davao region with a good break right there. At na last touch pa ng NCR. And region, the defending champs with an 8-point lead.
Ball into the hands of Rices Bainting. Now directing traffic. Taking his time. Now against good luck with Kubata. Swings it over. Luwage. That's his second straight three of the quarter from Aaron Luwage.
Fourth triple para sa Davao region. They're hitting the mark here early. That's a good sign for the defending champs as Aaron Luwage points up to the crowd and his family after the shot.
22 seconds to play in the first quarter. Knocked away. Thomas Cruz in trouble and a reach-in foul against the Eagle.
Ball movement, finding the open guy. The off-ball player movements has been on point here for the Davao region.
Now 10 to play in the shot clock para dito sa NCR. Orca. Oh, that shot was blocked from Sanoria. Here we go. Last shot time for Rices Bayanting. Sanoria. Bayanban at the buzzer. Got it! A 3-point party in the first quarter for the Davao Eagles, Ron.
It has been a party here inside and the pro Davao crowd has gone wild. That's the fifth three-pointer for the Davao region. Good thing about it, they did it without Rene Baterbonia on the court. He has 2 quick fouls. And you know, Davao, they have this tendency of dying and living off the three, and this time they're living off the three.
Bravaga with the catch, and the bucket is
a big guy.
They're gonna try to complete his 3-point play. Malakas. Big boy rebound from Paul Estradante. Kasama niya si Bayanting, Bayanban, Sanoria, and Luwage. Estradante matching up against a much bigger Ian Braga. Ball knocked loose. Bayanting picks it up. Floater is up and good.
Turning garbage into goal. 50-50 balls. Almost a broken play. Rises Bayanting picking it up. Right place at the right time for that float shot.
Great catch from Ian Braga underneath. And that's another bucket for Ian Braga. That's 2 buckets in the second quarter for Ian Braga.
That's what I'm talking about. Get down. Get deep down in the paint. Scoring position again for Braga. Better touches for him.
Bayanban from straight away. Oh my goodness! Davao Eagles are on fire in the first half.
That's what I'm talking about. The Aaron to Aaron connections with 2 triples already here in this first half. Here's JM.
Sanoria aggressive down the lane and he draws the foul. Landing shooting, especially from beyond the arc in this first half.
Exactly. And now we're pumapano sa 120k viewers on our live stream. So, patuloy niyo po kaming samahan. Kasama si Ray Andrew Sagay as our play-by-play commentator. Ako po si Ron Japet Mena, bringing some actions to you live here inside the EOC Evacuation Center.
NCR wants to fight their way back in the second. 16-point deficit. Oraa inside to Braga. Lots of traffic. Look at that suffocating defense. And Baterbonia takes it away. Here comes Sanoria on the other end. Finds Bayanting. They want to continue this run here in this first half. Now 12 to shoot. Sanoria was called for steps.
Composure on the bench as they are into this lead.
About 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating second quarter. Cisco Rockid. Miko Abelyar misses the 3 and another rebound from Matt Cayetano. So itong Davao Eagles, they want to continue this offensive momentum in the second quarter. Baterbonia pops out. He'll try a 3. Oh, wow! Even the big guy hitting the 3-pointer.
Largest lead of the game. And also, this is the largest deficit that NCR has ever faced. And Rene Baterbonia, Mr. MVP, joining the party on the 3-point barrage.
Here comes Maki Pellegrino. Spins, but he turns it over. Here comes Cisco Roque in the fast break. Second period. Cisco Roque looking for the answer. They're searching for the answers para dito sa NCR. Roque trying to step a notch and gets the roll.
Finally breaking some drought here para sa NCR. They haven't really made their usual groove here. We saw them, sila yung tumatambak sa kalaban, but this time they're on the receiving end.
Bayanting swings it over to Sanoria. 3 is good! The 3-point party continues in the first half.
This is their night. This is the night. Davao continues their hot shooting. Sino bang nagdalang payong dito? Umuulan ang tres sa loob ng gym dito sa Prosperidad.
A 20-point lead for the reigning champions. Abiliar looking for some answers. He pulls up. Jumper is off target. Braga could not secure the offensive. Unbelievable shooting, Ron, dito sa ating first half for the Eagles ng Davao region. Poked away, and here comes Rockid. Bayanban trying to chase him down. Rockid able to pick it up and lays it in.
Frustration right there for Aaron Bayanban. It wasn't really the best of his ball handling, and a steal, an easy two for NCR.
Here comes Pellegrino. Kontra Kauraa, creating separation. Jumper is off target, rebound, loose ball, at mananatili sa Eagles ng Davao region. They're on top by 18. Actually, Davao Eagles have doubled up their scoring production over the Metro Stars ng NCR.
Just halfway through here, double figure scoring na ang Davao here in the second quarter. Again, dying off the three. Oh, but they mishandled the ball. James Tanoria.
And Ora able to pick it up and gets another layup para dito sa NCR. They're trying to chip away this 16-point deficit. Halfway point of the second quarter. Pellegrino spins in the paint. The fadeaway misses. And this time around, the Davao Eagles starting to lose a little bit of momentum in the second period as NCR trying to claw their way back. Rockid back over to Oraa. Swings it over to Miko Abiliar kontra kang Maki Pellegrino. Tough turnaround, jumper off target. That's a good box out play from Rene Batrabonia. He gets the ball, puts it up. Great stop from Bench Copada. And here comes NCR, wants to go on the fast break. He drives and scores. Cisco Rockid with the fast break bucket.
An ongoing 6-0 run here para sa NCR. Davao region medyo nang lalamig sila over the few stretches, and NCR trying to get the roll and groove back into this ball game. This is a dangerous team. Even if kaano kalaki yung lamang mo, you don't stop playing against NCR.
Ball tapped out, Sanoria, he puts it up and scores. That's a key basket from JM Sanoria.
Again, Maki Pellegrino doesn't have to force anything, thankfully, and good for Davao. James Sanoria was at the right place at the right time, but Maki Pellegrino has been struggling all throughout the game.
Oraa with a beautiful bounce pass. The tip is good from De Los Reyes, and the big guys now taking advantage here in the second quarter. Mula sa NCR. 14-point game, 3:32 to go in the second quarter. Now Pellegrino now goes to work. There's a little switch. Now guarded by De Los Reyes. Pellegrino slip, finds Sanoria, back out. Bayanban, 3 on the way. Rebound, tracked down by Pellegrino. What a hustle. Another possession, Cayetano. Another missed shot. Whoa, what an athletic rebound. Bayanban. Another one. That's another 3-pointer from Aaron Bayanban. At tatawag muna ng isa pang timeout.
Yes, he's the MVP. Created a lot of second chance that led to 3 for JM Sanoria. Has been valuable here.
Brian Orca. And finally knocks down a 3-pointer. So itong si Brian Orca is also a dangerous sharpshooter on the lineup for the Metro Stars.
And itong NCR finally hitting 1 3.
Half minutes to go dito sa ating second period. Pellegrino looks to break down Cisco Rockid. He stops. Mabalik sa labas kang Rises Bayenting. Bayenting with the quickness. Extra pass, Luwage. 3 is missed. Rebound tracked down by Rises Bayenting. Still has another possession for the Eagles. He looks at the shot clock, down to 7. Bayenting goes to work. Fires away. Another rebound from Estardante. Another possession for the Eagles. Under 2 to play in the first half. Pellegrino looks to make his move. Mabalik sa labas. Sends it over to Bayenting. Another one! That's a 3-pointer for Risus Bayenting.
Rises Bayenting pumped up after that 3-pointer. Gotta give credits again to the offensive rebounding of Sanoria and Estandarte, making that 3 possible para kay Risus.
And great box out once again from JM Sanoria. Under 90 seconds to play. They're diving for it. And a good hustle from the Davao Eagles. They still have time on the shot clock. Bayinting. Bibigay kang Sanoria. Pellegrino looks at the clock. Down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. Backward na lang ang natamaan doon. Tumatakbo na dito si Cisco Rockid off the crossover. And there's a body bomb foul called. Oh! Some tempers flared as Orca, Brian Orca, showing his emotions. And natawagan siya ng technical foul itong si Brian Orca. At lumalabas na yung mga emotions on the side of the Metro Stars. Yung mga frustrations now showing off here in the first half. We're about to wrap up this first half with a minute to go.
Motion yung mga first, and of course NCR, they've been frustrated in this ball.
This first half, so technical free throw for Rice's Bayinting.
And while Rice Bayinting is on the line for the free throws, we'd like to
So it's now a huge margin para dito sa Davao Eagles. What an explosive first half of shooting for the Eagles. Another missed shot. Here comes Estardante. Ibigay dito kang Rice's Bayinting. An almost perfect performance for the Davao Eagles.
perfect is an understatement, Ray. It has been the night the Eagles will try to retain the crown.
8 on the shot clock for Rice's Bayinting, being watched by Okebata. Bayinting zigzagging, finding Damag, throws it up. Almost went in. And here comes NCR. About a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Orca swings it over to Pascual, inside to Braga, having a limited production in the first half. 14 to work with. Entry pass, knocked away and stolen. Forward pass to Damag, who lost it. As much as 20. Rocket with 5 seconds. They still have time. Clobbered and draws the foul. So 2 free.
44K viewers at isa na doon ang mama ko nanonood sa bahay namin. Shout out kay Ninya Mena nanonood. And of course, I'd like also to give a special shout out to
The free throw coming up para kang Rocket. Has been an amazing shooting display for the Eagles. Dito sa ating first shot. Tatawan ng isa pang time.
Brian Paquin, LJ Nunez Ramos, Ezekiel Pantilgone, my college classmate Bobson Rioja, Rolly and Gwen Cada, and James Radaza watching from Davao del Norte.
So yan, so maraming po salamat sa inyong walang sawang pagsuporta sa ating live stream hatid sa inyo ng J Project Sports. We begin this third quarter. Kasama niyo po si Ray Alonsagay at si Ron Japet Mena. Inside, Braga in trouble. Scrambling for the loose ball, able to pick it up. He's still on the floor. Hold on, there's a whistle. Yan sa Davao.
Well, what an excellent first half of action, especially for the reigning champs. They were able to clog down the passing lanes just like that.
So will the Davao Eagles continue this great momentum heading to the second half? Bayinting now goes to work. That shot was knocked away, able to find Sanoria and gets it to fall.
JM Sanoria, kung ako papipiliin si Sanoria yung MVP ko today. The intangibles, the rebounds, the defense, the box out, and yung mga pick-up points niya, talagang hindi yun matatawaran.
And here comes Cayetano, able to track down the rebound. Kasama niya si Sanoria, Bayinting, Pellegrino, and Baterbonia. Pellegrino off the turnaround. Rebound tracked down by Brian Orca. Kasama niya si Rockid, Braga, Okebata, and Pascual. The kick out. Pascual struggling with the basketball, able to pick it up. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Ito maganda match shot dito sa pagitan ni Bayinting and Pascual. Swings it over. Orca will try. That was partially blocked from Sanoria and a foul from Okebata. Great intangibles itong si JM Sanoria throughout this crucial semifinals matchup. Sanoria goes to work, looking for a friend, finds Pellegrino. Ibigyan ng pick si Sanoria. 10 on the shot clock para kang Pellegrino. Open 3. Ooh, almost went in.
The struggle continues para kay Maki Pellegrino. It hasn't been his night, but thankfully, his teammates is right there to pick him up.
2 minutes gone by in the third period. Rockid maneuvering in the paint. The kick out, quick release. And gets the bounce from Miko Abellar.
Davao region collapsing on the interior and that, and they didn't look out on the outside. May isa pala lurking from beyond the arc for the 3.
A 15-point game. Pellegrino wants to aggressive. Blocked by Braga. Great help defense from the big man. And here comes Rockid running down the court. Pascual, quick shot. Knocks down a 3. 12-point game.
Here comes NCR on the roll. Don't count this team out just yet. They are the capitals for a reason.
Here comes Raisus Bayenting. Now matching up against Okibata. Bayenting from the foul line and gets the roll.
Heart and soul of the Davao region. Raisus Bahinting, the captain, one-on-one against Goodluck Okibata. Goodluck stopping also Raisus.
And we go the other way. Here comes Miko Abiliar. Atake sa baseline dito. Si Rockid, balik ang Abiliar. Mintis yung 3. Rebound tracked down by Okibata. Another possession for NCR. Pascual, bibigay sa kanto. Rockid, way off. Another rebound for Rene Baterbonia. One of their outstanding big guys from the Davao region. Bayenting surveys the court. Now taking his time at the point guard spot. So Sanoria will try to set a pick. Bayenting looks to make his move. Pellegrino with 4 to shoot, poked away. And here comes Miko Abiliar struggling, able to pick it up and lays it in. Oh, that was a bad gamble from the Eagles.
Even Coach Jess, very frustrated on that play. Hindi hinabol ni Maki Pellegrino. Would have just let that to be a backcourt violation for a reset. And hinayaan niya lang na makuha ng kalaban.
So Pellegrino wants to bounce back here. Splits the defense. Watch here sa ating third quarter. Especially with that hot shooting. Bayenting off the inbounds. 3 is missed. Bola tracked down kang Pascual. And we have a silent crowd here in the third quarter as the Metro Stars ng NCR trying to make a comeback. At one point, they were down by as much as 20 in this second quarter. Braga with a deep catch and gets the hook shot. Able to trim down the deficit to 10.
Down 20 earlier, now NCR into their usual groove. Davao region look a bit lost on these stretches.
Corner shot by Yanban on the 3, no good. And they have the momentum. NCR, a chance to cut the deficit to single digits, almost slipped. Braga able to recover. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 15 seconds. That's Panganiban with the basketball. Inside, Okibata was called for steps. So Bayenting is the main facilitator for the Eagles. They want to retain their groove, especially from the three-point line. Bayenting, he stops on the dime, got it!
Heart and soul of the team, calming his team down with that big basket. Almost the same move, almost the same spot against Okibata kanina, and this time taking Panganiban to school on that pull-up.
A dozen-point lead for the Eagles, 51-39. Inside to Okibata, knocked away. And Bayanban tracks it down.
That's for Davao.
Now 12 to shoot for the Metro Stars ng NCR. They're on a comeback trail. Oraa with 4 to shoot. Got trapped in the corner. De Los Reyes has to fire away and nails the jumper.
That hurts for Davao. They already had the possession kanina. They turned it over and the shot clock played the shot clock almost perfectly on with 14 seconds. But the last shot, the last time they made it.
Into the hands of Bayenting against a double team. And swings it over to Okibata. And a great save by Sanoria. A poke away. They're diving for it and a foul. So the Metro Stars ng NCR now within striking distance. Pascual inside to De Los Reyes against Baterbonia. The hook shot is good.
And now, back to a 10-point lead. De Los Reyes, the big guy, taking Baterbonia to school. Rene Baterbonia, he couldn't make a lot of contests kasi he's into foul trouble. But third quarter na tayo, 2 fouls for him.
Sends it over to Luwage. Contested jumper, misses. Rebound, Oraa. And here comes Panganiban on the run out para dito sa NCR. 3 to play in this third quarter. Thomas Cruz to Oraa. He'll try a three and knocks it down. Big time triple para dito sa NC.
Multiple time palarong pambansa champion, and that they have done it because they're very good. They're very good at trimming the lead. They're very good in protecting also their lead.
Pellegrino fades away, misses the shot, and a foul.
Ang NCR, so go be aggressive.
Baterboni on a quick post up kontra Thomas Cruz. And that's another foul. That means 2 shots here for Rene Baterbonia. First shot is good for the big.
Blue Eagles bound, UAP bound, Rene Baterbonia, Mr. MVP. Also the home court boy from Talacogo, Nagusan del Sur.
Back to a 6-point lead for Eagles ng Davao region. They want to step up their defense on this possession against NCR. Pascual now on the switch kontra kang Baterbonia, dancing with the dribble. Pascual, babalik ang Cruz in traffic, return pass and a travel.
Forcing that turnover, the traveling para sa NCR.
Under 2 to play in this third quarter. Bainting kontra kang Oraa, gives it up to JM Sanoria. Bainting kontra kang Thomas Cruz. Bainting, return pass to Sanoria, and that's another turnover, this time from the Eagles. Thomas Cruz ahead of the field, misses the layup. That was from point blank range. Pellegrino now accelerating the basketball. Now taking his time. With 17 on the shot clock. Kontra kang Cruz, Pellegrino passes it off to Baterbonia. Gets it right back, scores and one. That's a big putback from Rene Baterbonia.
And one chance to extend his lead back to 9 points.
Rims out on the bonus shot from Rene Baterbonia. And we're down to a minute remaining dito sa ating third period. So the NCR Metro Stars now has momentum, but the Eagles still ahead by 8. So Oraa goes to work. Finds Pascual from top of the key for 3. That's a big time hit from Pascual.
Loage, even if he defended it well, good defense, better offense, Pascual. He's a known knockdown shooter even in the group stages pa lamang. So better watch out of this guy. Don't want him to get heated here in this game.
Baterbonia goes to work. Kontra kan De Los Reyes. Quick post up. Back outside. Sanoria nowhere to go. Finds Bainting with 5 to shoot. Bainting goes to work. Has to make a shot. Luwage at the buzzer. Good!
Rises Bainting making that play. All eyes on him. They forgot Luwage lurking on the corner. He's been knocking down that shot all throughout the game.
Shot clock has turned off. Last shot time possibly for the Metro Stars ng NCR. Rocket goes to work with 7 to shoot. Rocket, open 3. Rimming out. 1 second to go. De Los Reyes misses the hook shot. And that ends the third quarter. Watch the World Play sa SLA Junior World Showcase 2026 this coming July sa Cebu City. Ako po si Ray Alonsagay, kasama ko po si Ron Japet Mena. Pellegrino fakes the pass. 3 is up and miss. And here comes NCR Metro Stars. On the lineup on the floor here is Rockid, Okebata, Braga, Panganiban, and Pascual. That's the 5 on the floor for Coach Carl Santos. Now 10 to work with para kang Panganiban. Finds Braga underneath against Baterbonia. Nice post play and the deuce.
May bawi dun si Ion Braga against Rene Baterbonia. And all throughout the tournament that we've watched Braga closely, this has been his best game. Scoring output, scoring wise.
Bayanban, he turns around. Jumper's good.
Friendly bounce for Aaron Bayanban, the magic bunot of Coach Jazz, working his magic into this one.
Rocket, pabalik ang Braga. This time he'll shoot from the foul line and hits it. A breakout performance at the right time in the semis.
And the big guy with a big game when his team needed him most. So si Ion Braga, what a time to come for him to be alive.
Put back by Sanoria, comes up short but a foul.
Christian Trahe from DepEd Tagum, and congratulations also to Hamil Dimapingon watching also from Tagum, and also to my cousins watching all the way from Panabo, to Jay. Suportahan nila covering this game.
Free throw is missed. At bola mapunta kang Panganiban ng NCR Metro Stars. Ball lands to the hands of Rockid. Thought about a three, swings it over to Pascual. Balik ang Rockid. Good ball rotation this time from the Metro Stars ng NCR. Panganiba, tough runner is up and missed. Here comes the fast break para dito sa Davao. But this time he'll gonna set up a half-court set. Ball lands into the hands of Maki Pellegrino. Pellegrino kontra ka Okebata, push shot off the mark, but Baterbonia blocks and a foul. One of my good friends sa Carmen, Davao del Norte, Councilor Yan Bahal.
Our JCI friends from JCI Panabo to our President Divine Grace Merina, also supporting us all the way from Panabo.
So 9-point advantage para dito sa Eagles ng Davao Region. Rockid almost stripped.
Breathing space for Davao heading to the clutch game.
Rockid to the corner. That's Miko Abellar on the way. And another rebound from Rene Baterbonia. Pellegrino makes his move off the crossover. Now a post up. He puts it up and gets the roll. Big shot from Maki Pellegrino.
Excellent move right there. One-on-one. Made the post-up move with a fake. Waited for the defense to bait. And he puts up the shot. Could have been an and one too.
Balik sa double digits ang abante. Pangangiban for the quick answer. In and out. Braga is there. Putback is good, but hold on. Natawagan ng traveling si Ion Braga. So sa double digit lead para dito kang Rises Bayenting. Baterbonia. Kabalik sa labas kang Maki Pellegrino. Pellegrino stops. He pulls up. Baterbonia with a big boy rebound. Aggressive. Tip is missed. And here comes Rockid on the other end. Off the crossover. And lays it in.
Challenging Baterbonia one-on-one on the air. Rockid unafraid of the challenge. And Rene Baterbonia really trying to make.
Ball into the hands of Rises Bayenting. So bibigay ng pick si Rene Baterbonia. There's the post up from Maki Pellegrino. Baterbonia aggressive, gets it right back. Pabalik sa labas kang Maki Pellegrino. 2 to shoot. He fires away. 3-pointer. That won't go. And we're now at the 6-minute mark sa ating fourth and final quarter. Rockid off the crossover. Locates Miko Abellar. Rockid sidestep. 3-pointer. And that misses. Oraa tracks down the offensive rebound and a foul. So 14 on the shot clock para dito sa Metro Stars ng NCR. Quick inbounds pass. Another miss from Oraa. Oh, that's a bad pass. And that
At least you don't allow any score from your opponents.
So we're down to 5:34 remaining dito sa ating fourth and final quarter. Bayenting looks to make his move. Now on the post-up, Baterbonia goes closer. Reverse is up and in. Rene Baterbonia doing the dirty work inside.
Mr. MVP for a reason. He took that defender to school, not afraid to take that deep shot underneath.
Pascual looking for the quick answer. De Los Reyes swings it over to Rockid. Good ball rotation. Pascual contested. Missed 3-pointer. Another rebound for Rises Bayenting. And Davao Eagles will take their offense one at a time. And they're down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Bayenting goes to work. Sanoria kontra kang Brian Orca. That spins out. And here comes the Metro Stars ng NCR. Rockid pushing the tempo and the layup is good.
Rises Bayenting went on the gamble for that steal. He wanted to make that yung swipe from below, but that resulted to an easy lane kasi nag-gamble siya and no other help defense coming right that way.
Pellegrino misses the layup. He wants to make a quick drive to the basket. And we're down to 4:10 remaining in this semifinals. That's Orca. Fires. Hits it.
Poor defense right there by Rene Baterbonia. Weak close out for Rene Baterbonia. He could have just extended his arm and draw a little bit closer. Might be some fatigue here for Rene. I'm seeing him some heavy breathing for Rene.
Ball knocked away. Agawan ng bola. Finds Bayenting. He fires. Oh, he misses, but Pellegrino puts it up. Oh, that's another miss as well. They're diving for it. Knocked away. And ball will stay here with the Eagles. John. Estardante contra Cambraga. He puts it up and in. Big bucket from Paul Estardante.
And yun, the quality bigs here of Davao. Rene Baterbonia taking a breather. It's time for Paul Estandarte to step up.
Back into the hands of Rocket. He'll fire a three. Great box out. At bola mapunta kung Kibata. Knocked away. That was last touch. But Stars, they want to play catch up here in the fourth quarter. Here comes Okibata receiving the pass. The blow by almost went in, but two free throws coming up for good. Two shots coming up for good luck Okibata. Wants to earn his luck at the free throw line. Misses the first. Up for Okibata. He needs to convert his second free throw in the hopes of cutting the deficit. Rolling out. And a big rebound for Maki Pellegrino. Pellegrino wants to push the tempo. He drives, but he misses. And a big rebound for Ion Braga. Here comes Rocket, but taken away by Maki Pellegrino.
Previous play, lamang sila, nagmadali siya, and he took a poor shot. Coach Jess telling him to relax, calm down, take time.
And here comes Bayenting going to work. Ibigay kang Maki Pellegrino. Three-pointer on the way. And this time he misses. And Okibata with the rebound. 2:30 to go in this exciting semifinals. Rocket has been the main facilitator. That's Brian Orca. Scoop shot is up and down.
A beautiful scoop shot there by Orca, challenging again the outstretched arms of Rene Baterbonia. And Davao, if they're trying to waste the time here, at least make some baskets.
Finds rises Bayenting. Takes across the timeline. Baterbonia looks to challenge Braga. Bayan. Three is good! Oh my!
Big time three there by Aaron Bayanban. One of the stars from last year, stepping up big time again here. Big shot.
Rebound, who has it? And here comes Bayanban. Breaking out of the pack. And we're under 2 to play. Bayanban with the catch. Now being guarded by Pascual. Looks at the clock, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Into the hands of Rices Bayenting, directing traffic. Bayenting in trouble, almost lost it. He launches! Rebound at mapunta sa NCR. At tatawag ng timeout ang Metro Stan here. Orca almost lost it. But Rocket able to pick it up. 9 to work with on the shot clock. Fires and hits.
Good break there for NCR, able to get a basket off the timeout, cuts the lead to 8. But time is not on their side, and there's a foul away from the ball here. Away from the ball, if hindi, lalo na pag hindi pa na-inbound on the finals. And it looks like if they continue this one, they will retain their gold.
Here comes Rices Bayenting. The Eagles wants to grab an insurance basket. Bayenting now has it. Down to 12 on the shot clock as we approach a minute remaining in the semifinals. Baterbonia with 7 to shoot against Okibata. And that's another foul. And 5 fouls na po si Goodluck Okibata. He's out of the game and 2 free throws coming up and hits. Once again, you can check our online shop sa J Project Clothing Shop sa Shopee, Lazada at ng TikTok. Crying able to find De Los Reyes to the corner. Rocket will try a 3. Comes up way off. Almost knocked away. And there's another steal from Rices Bayenting. And a foul. Outstanding performance from the Davao Eagles in the semifinals.
5 kanina, but Mr. MVP stepped up big time. He is an MVP for a reason, Rene Baterbonia.
For the Davao Eagles. Oh, what a rebound! That's an offensive rebound for the smallest guy on the court. Bayanban pops out. And a quick foul given up from Pascual.
Kaluyo of Max Elite Vloggers, nagpapa-shoutout to his team Insect Vlog.
Vlogging shop sa Shopee, Lazada at ng TikTok. Ito naman sa Agusan del Sur. A 13-point game. De Los Reyes from the corner. There's a three-pointer with 27 seconds remaining. And by the way, the bronze medal and gold medal games will take place tomorrow morning dito po sa Agusan del Sur, and that's a turnover.
10 a.m. in the morning.
And that's a turnover from Orca assist. Bayenting now takes it across. And he's trying to waste away the clock. What a moment for the Davao Eagles. As we're down to the final 12 seconds. And the fans here inside the EOC Gymnasium, most especially from the Davao Wenyo contingent, are about to celebrate. History is made once again. The Davao Eagles have done it again. They are moving on to the gold medal game. What a night, Ron, dito po sa Agusan del Sur.
What a day and what a night of pure basketball excitement. This is Palarong Pambansa Basketball, the best high school players in the Philippines.